play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Sabonis. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Here's Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Fox has got 6 points.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Here's Joe. Dort finds Williams. Off target from 3-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Sabonis' shot is off. And they're trailing by 4. Dort passes to Joe. Outside Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Monk against Williams. Monk's shot's good.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams. 6 points for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Murray kicks to Monk. Outside, Fox. Back to Monk. Fires the 3. The 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dort passes to Joe. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Fox dishes to DeRozan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Here's Joe. Guarded by Fox. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Doris, he is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. That one drops for him. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Now, DeMar DeRozan operating on the interior. So savvy, so crafty.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's up 39 points in the last one against Dallas.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Len comes in for Sabonis. And it's Crowder in for Keegan Murray. Fox finds Monk. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander misses the layup. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the game?
Drills the three-pointer.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
It's Fox with the drive. Out to DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Here's Williams. And a slam by Williams.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wiles. Back to Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Hartenstein with it. Now guarded by Fox. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Crowder. Now Wiles. Plays it up off the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Williams sets a screen for Hartenstein. To the middle. And it's Williams with the jam.
Sometimes pick and roll action is about footwork, and Jalen Williams shows you exactly that right there.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Crowder, the pass to Monk. Back to Crowder over Williams. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Crowder.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low, here's Lyles, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Substitution on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It'll count, and he drains the
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, taking a peek now, and that concludes.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Fox, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
They get it again. Hartenstein misses in close.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Outside, Sabonis. Murray sets a screen for Sabonis. Back to Murray. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Murray outside. Over Williams. 3 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
3 points.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
DeRozan, a legit threat offensively from anywhere on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Fox dishes to Monk. Back to Fox. Oh, good on the triple.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it 1 step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Jones checked in for Williams.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jang, he's checked in for Jones. The Kings also at the sub. Jones checked in for Malik Monk.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. And the three off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Kings, Robinson's checked in for Sabonis. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Jones. Murray the pass to McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Murray. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Lyles. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to McLaughlin. No good on the three. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Oklahoma City the rebound. For the tie. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Crowder from outside. That one, no good. Good D by Holmgren.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Misses the train. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5.
And how about some impactful defense from Murray, using that size and agility to generate some good coverage.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release
had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Sabonis' screen on George. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Shot clock. He's set for Sacramento.
Yeah, easy call.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Thunder?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 5. Pass to Monk. Takes it inside, and then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Joe. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Fox to take the lead. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Kings lead by 1. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a tough steal.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Williams finds Joe. Back to Williams. Going inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Hartenstein against Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Dort. It's stolen by DeRozan. Monk against Hartenstein. And it's in there. Monk's got 4 this quarter.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside. Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Dort misses. The Kings trail by 3. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Joe. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And the Thunder with some changes. Chad Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And there's the drive. Holmgren with the steal. And now, in transition is Wallace. Here we go. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
To the paint, and stolen by Murray.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
So it's the Thunder now. 6-point lead. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
Williams looking over the floor. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Outside, Fox. Murray. Good D by Holmgren. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,
greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randle has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Edwards. Randle on the screen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously, a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Edwards over to the wing. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. 27 points his last game. The kick out to Conley. McDaniels from long range. They get it again. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, Gobert is used to this in the paint. Given his height, it's difficult to contest him cleanly.
Good on the second one. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Randle. McDaniels finds Conley. Over to the left wing, to the inside. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels got room. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Edwards, that's good.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Williams from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fades and shoots. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Randle. Kept alive. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. The 3.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
55 seconds left in the first. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. And he nails the jumper. Edwards got his third basket on the night right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's scooped up. Here's Randall. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And it's Holmgren missing. Outside Edwards. Over Williams. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Randall. Edwards has got 10 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Minnesota. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So for Minnesota right now, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Randall. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. McDaniels, that's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Dort outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Conley. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
McDaniels against Dort. And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Dort with a steal. Three-pointer. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Williams a screen on McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Or cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Edwards. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. All alone. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
4 on the clock. Back to Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals. And, of course, Alex Caruso, a guy who will swipe the ball from you. Top 5.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Gobert with it. Watch by Wallace. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
It's blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Out on his own on the break. Here's Wallace. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wallace has got 4 points in the quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Conley looking for an opening. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Dort on the take. It's rebounded by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello and welcome, basketball.
So, the shot selection. You can't heave up anything and just keep hoping to get hot. They have to make better choices.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Knicks playing in New... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Another shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. And for the Thunder, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Miller on the wing. Alexander Walker on target from range. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Graham, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Williams, and that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
Outside, DiVincenzo. There's the drive. Outside Reid. Pass to Dillingham. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Oklahoma City, second. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down to the paint.
Williams from long range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The drive by Miller, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, good recognition there from Reid to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
Wallace misses. Here's Minnesota. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. He hits the back iron and sinks it. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Alexander Walker. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
For three, DiVincenzo nails it from three. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night. And the Thunder shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Holmgren to halt the run. Holmgren for two.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Miller finds DiVincenzo. The three is up. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Misses the jumper. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Thunder trail by 14. On the court for the Timberwolves. Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley passes to Gobert. But it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls it. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
No luck on that one.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Minnesota leading by 12. To the paint. Dort with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Edwards. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. For 3, Conley. He's off on that one. Thunder trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Checked by Randle. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Pass to Dort. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Randall driving in. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Randall's so powerful on the take. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Wallace, the pass to Dort. And the shot falls short that time. Minnesota leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Randall right side. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Williams. And Gobert with the stuff.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, McDaniels with some nice D.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Randall with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Edwards for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside for Dort to end the drought. Nails it from beyond the arc. And here's Minnesota now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
McDaniels, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and
one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Oh, here's Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Randle with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Conley uses the glass to finish the layup.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Murray is screen on Conley. Here's Fox. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. He had 27 points last game. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. The creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That one misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Monk, the pass to Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Up top, Edwards. Monk defending. Randle with a screen for Edwards. And the layup is good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
Forcing turnovers isn't a focus for Murray, but he acts quickly and gets rewarded there.
And the basket by Edwards. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Floats one up. It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Monk. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Sabonis. Over Gobert. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Conley's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk. First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw, good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Left side, Edwards. Shoots the three. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. Here's Fox, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert backs in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Fox is doubled. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards making a statement.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Murray against Randle. Offensive rebound. Monk outside. It's stolen by Edwards. It's deflected. Fox with it. Conley picks him up. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way.
Big time.
The assist, Doma.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Edwards, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Fox goes in. 2 points. That one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves.
2 minutes remaining.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Fires from 14. Ellis can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's McDaniels, and DeRozan sends it back.
The defense of DeRozan, vastly underrated. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Ellis wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Randall a screen on Ellis. Conley the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Conley plays with a lot of intelligence.
Looking at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against Utah.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Kept alive, Minnesota. Ellis against Conley. Inside, here's Randall. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Monk, and he drives in. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. The shot missing. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's a
All right, guys. And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. Sabonis is out there with Lyles. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Fox. Now Dillingham can't hit from in close. DeRozan inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. And the basket by DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect this shot.
Miller with a screen on Monk. The offensive rebound. Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Kings have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
And it's Miller in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer, no good. The Kings shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Fox, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Fox, and the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo drains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle, here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Dillingham, no good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here's DiVincenzo, and he uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Fox. Dillingham with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. McLaughlin, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Lakers, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Jones checked in for the Kings. To the inside, and slammed in by Jones.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And Crowder comes up to help. Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Miller sets a screen for Dillingham. Floats one. Count that bucket. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
DiVincenzo against Ellis. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Kings.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
McLaughlin, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Jones. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Timberwolves lead by... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication.
between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dillingham. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Monk finds Fox. Back to Monk. Outside DeRozan. The tray. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 20.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
And you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Fox. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Randall surveying the D. Back to Gobert, and stolen by Murray. Left side, DeRozan. And it's all evened up. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Right over look here for Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards finds McDaniel. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Fox driving to the basket. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Gobert. Finished off the break. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Up again. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray, good. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
And how about Murray rising to the challenge?
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Outside for Murray. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Back to Sabonis. Two free throws coming up, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead.
Big guys know it's going to get.
And so the coach's challenge here comes up.
Third team. Shooting for Minnesota.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray. Jay Crowder's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in for Monk. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's Lyles. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
For 3, Edwards hits the 3-point bomb. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Ellis, that's good.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's McDaniels. Len grabs the board. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Poked away. And Fox gets it to go. Gobert with the block. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard... Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is...
This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. They can add some spunk to your team.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Wallace. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Yeah, and that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
Now here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Murray, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dort outside. Oh, the Thunder tack on two more. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
It's good.
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren's got 6. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Wallace misses. Sacramento leading by 4. Murray from outside. Williams grabs the board. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Here's Wallace. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And the shot goes down. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
The shot by Dort, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And a foul called on the way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Murray, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Now here's Fox. Great D that time from Holmgren.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
That puts him in the lead. Dort's got 5 now.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Outside for Dort. Back to Williams. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Thunder. In and forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Keegan Murray went 4th overall in 2022, and he said of his role with the Kings, being a high draft pick comes with a lot of responsibility on both ends of the court. Just being that third guy they can rely on offensively, defensively, and take the pressure off of them. Brian, he has risen to the challenge.
For sure, Allie. Thanks for that. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw, and they'll keep possession here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And here's Sabonis outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter. And you look at the Kings, Brent. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, BA?
Pass to Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Kept alive, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
SGA on the move. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Sabonis. DeRozan's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Murray, good from way out.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
A guy with complete faith in those mechanics. Monk downs the catch and shoot.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Len pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Monk. Here's Ellis. No good from outside.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jones, he's checked in for Lynn. And it's Lyles in for DeMar DeRozan. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Snatched up. Right side Monk. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got 8.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Here's Lyles. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Trey Lyles taking 2 shots. The play is under video review.
These personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Crowder from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Dort. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Jones. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Jones with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Tries it from 19. And it's Crowder missing. Thunder trail by 4. Williams on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. The offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good.
His instincts are terrific. Williams has a nose for the ball and gets himself into great position.
Monk passes to Lyles. Back to Monk. Fires from deep. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Kings ahead. We're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for stopping by.
Checking out the Kings. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around, guys.
Glad you could join us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said, for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the basket by Joe. And that ties it up.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Wallace outside. For the lead. Rebounded by Fox. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness!
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam! That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
DeRozan down low. Dort to how about the creativity from DeRozan?
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Williams, and the layup falls. Williams has got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Fox, that's good.
Fox pretty good. When he decides to use his speed, he's going to get the defense on their heels.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference. Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Oh, excellent way to man the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Thunder trail by 6. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in the league. DeRozan can beat you at all 3 levels.
Williams into the lane. Blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Herter's checked in for Monk. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Fox missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Wiggins. Pass to Williams. With some arc. And he lays it in.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Now here's Fox. Defense is right there. Big jam by DeMar.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Pass to Dort. Launches it. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A great take by Murray.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
On the attack, Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the...
Shooting for Oklahoma City,
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Kings lead by 6. Sabonis right side. And Sabonis slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Dort. And it's good. 2 points. Dort's got 12 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And so it's Sacramento leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweet this pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Knocked loose. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Caruso with the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Driving inside, and that one's good. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Crowder. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for Mitchell. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Topic on the wing. Caruso. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Saw a lot of this from Murray as he worked his way into the league. Starting to show up now.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's DeRozan. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Sabonis. On the take. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis not the quickest guy out there, but he doesn't need to be if he can outthink the opponent. That time he did with the attack.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Murray. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Fox surveying the D. Holmgren with the block. On the wing, Caruso, defended by DeRozan. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. From deep. Joe grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Murray inside. Holmgren's there. The vertical of Murray on full display.
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Pass to Holmgren. Takes the three. Rebound by the Kings. Fox finds Sabonis. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Monk. Holmgren on the take. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Oh, a seasoned veteran with lots of scoring moves. You can usually count on DeRozan to convert in the clutch.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Offensive rebound. Murray passes to Fox, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substituting.
Here's
on
Fox.
the court.
Fox on the take. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so,
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
team's confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now McDaniels after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Holmgren. The 17-footer goes down. Holmgren's got the first points of the night for the Thunder.
And guys, you can't allow Homer to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Conley dishes to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
And McDaniels drops them both. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Here's Dort. It's good from the top of the key.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Edwards. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randall finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall with the ball. Williams picks him up. He had a nice open look right there.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot buckets, yes, sir.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And Gobert gets to Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Wallace covering. Edwards against Wallace. Lock at 6. And Edwards is good for 3. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first of the Timberwolves. Williams, a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Spins. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wallace. No good there. Great tee that time from Edwards. Randall outside. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Wallace goes in. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Conley. Offline from the top of the key.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And here's the fast break. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And off the front iron, and in it goes. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
Randall with the ball, defended by Dort. Here's Gobert, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Randall. Drills it from outside. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Holmgren in the high post. Gobert on him. Another miss by Holmgren. Minnesota leading by 6 to the inside. Gobert, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. To the paint and stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Nobody near Williams. And it falls over the rim and in. Williams has got 9 points.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Conley feeling it out. Puts up a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Randall from outside, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 10.
Boy, that is some big-time range on display from Julius Randle. Okay.
And the shot goes in.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Substitution on court.
Here's Reed. It's deflected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And that concludes the first half. Timberwolves lead by 8. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
25. These are return temperatures from the court. And get ready for the big half-court.
Hey, everybody.
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the shoulders of the players. The game plan that...
Now let's take a moment here. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Back to Reed. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Timberwolves.
It really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps the defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed. for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
It's deflected. Wiggins up top, defended by DiVincenzo. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wiggins. Here's Miller, got a piece of it.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And it's Wiggins missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Thunder. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot-blocking numbers.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5, and Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Reed. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Going inside, and there's the call on Lou George. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein, and Jones subbed in for George.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Jones, no luck.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
For the lead, Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Yes, that goes in. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Oklahoma City trailer. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. There's a screen by Williams. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Wiggins. Back to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Nas Reed, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Shang comes in for Jones. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Hartenstein passes to Wiggins.
Looking at some numbers for Chet Holmgren, coming off a terrific season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about defensive presence, He's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Edwards dishes to Randall. And it's blocked. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Can't get it to fall. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards inside. Defended by Caruso. An even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins inside the line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wiggins has got 14 points now in the second half. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Holmgren with the steal. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randle against Williams. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Conley's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
There's a screen by Williams. It's good from long range. Joe's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
You want to talk about a guy with great range? That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
Edwards against Wallace. Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Count that one. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Has to Gobert. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Unloads. Edwards with another miss.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Holmgren against Gobert. Down low. Here's Williams. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Randall kicks to Edwards. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williams against Randall. Shot clock at 6. Joe passes to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. Over Wallace. Edwards getting the close range 2.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
It's Williams, high post. Randall on him. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Williams with another miss. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want to take the big shots.
It's a whole nice job there from Holbrook. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And they get it back. McDaniels gets to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Wallace. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Caruso. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort to take the lead. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Edwards inside. Wallace on him. Edwards inside. Wallace covering.
Well, Julius Randle is...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Julius Randle. 3 shots. The play is under video review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he is good on the second free throw, giving them the lead. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Can't get the 3 to... The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials get personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, Jake.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point. Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Misses the three. And it's Sacramento's ball. Fox the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
And it's Monk missing. Edwards fires from way outside. Called in by the Kings.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Murray for three. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, I can almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a three? Let me match that real quick.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Randall. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Randall's got 5 points.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. DeRozan up top. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Sacramento. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall, the pass to Conley. Out to the right wing. Pass to Randall. And stolen by Murray. Here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And Randall drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Floats one up. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Off the inbound pass. 1:57 left to play in the first. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Alec.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Sabonis with a screen on Randall. Murray for three. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Randall. McDaniels from long range. Rebound by Sacramento.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Randall with the drive. Over Murray. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Conley. 9 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Sabonis with a screen on Randall. To the middle. And Sabonis slams it in.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Randall a screen on Fox. From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Sacramento on top. Up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Kings.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. McDaniels got room. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Running the point with precision.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
They grab their own miss. Unable to get that one. Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to DeRozan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Here's DeRozan. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Tries it from 19. And that one drops. Crowder's gotten his first points of the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fox the pass to Crowder. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. He takes it in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Lyles, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Fox. Fox on the run, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Here's Edwards. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Sabonis against Gobert. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. That 3's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Tries the spin move. Crowder inside. Working on McDaniels. Sabonis, the pass to Crowder. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Monk with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Fox, the pass to Crowder. 1:05 left in the first half of this one.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And here's Sabonis outside. He drops it from range. Sabonis has got 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And Sacramento with some changes. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Herter comes in for Crowder. And Ellis is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randle with the drive. That one's good for 2. He's got 13.
And every season, Randle seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Pass to Herter. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Conley. Pulls it. Rebound by Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top, up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
I think for the Timberwolves, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
This is why so many teams.
And that's a wrap on half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Julius Randle has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. And it's Fox in at the point. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Alexander Walker with it. Fox picks him up. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Fox powers it home.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
Miller. No good there. Great D that time from Murray. DeRozan passes to Fox. Over Dillingham. Outside Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Locking the arc down. defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Wing shot on the way. Hauled in by the Kings. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Fox. Murray for three. Reed with the rebound.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Unloads from 13. Reed can't hit. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Sacramento with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Jones comes in for Monk. And it's Carter in for Fox. And stolen by Murray. Back come the Kings in transition. The three from DeRozan. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The play is under video review by the NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. McLaughlin comes in for Carter. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Miller. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. To the middle. Stolen by Miller. Left side Reed. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Ellis. Gets the 3 to fall. Ellis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. DeRozan with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. And it's DeRozan missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Ellis. Outside Murray. 3-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible. Oh, Murray finishing the lob.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Dillingham. There's the steal. Now the Kings in transition. And here's Crowder from the arc. The shot off that time. Ooh, poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. For 3, Conley.
Using that lateral quickness, Fox is really tough to shake off as a defender.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Murray finds Monk. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Kings lead by 1. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Randle with a steal.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Randle deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Gobert passes to Conley. The 3. DeRozan with the rebound. The Kings leading. In transition, here they come. Here's Fox. Ooh, look at Fox using his speed.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Here's Randle. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Fox. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Edwards with it. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And on the fast break, Murray is a threat. We know he loves cutting through any opposition and getting himself a shot.
Pass to Sabonis. Now Fox. He's guarded by Conley. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Murray for three. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Gobert with a screen on Monk. Knocks down the triple.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Fox finds Murray. Fox against Conley. High arcing shot, and it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in. Fox has got 20.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Out to Sabonis. Fox, the pass to Monk. Off the mark there with a three. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Randall, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Fox outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's McDaniels. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Murray against Randall, and it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Oh, deflected. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. And so it's Sacramento with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson.